look, I think we got pretty much everything we wanted. I thought the first two halves we probably went with a stronger type side in the first 30 and didn't make too many changes for 60, and thought we were extremely comfortable, very comfortable. Everybody was going to get a shot, so I think the last period was always going to be tough for us, but no, I'm very pleased.
A couple of positional things. We saw Ivan Viselic start the game in a central midfield role. Is that a possibility when the World Cup starts?
Yeah, it is. I think he's got a wealth of experience in there. He's played in Europe there for a long time, and he's comfortable, so he's an option for them.
Later on in the piece we also saw Tommy Smith out wide left. Again, is that an option?
Yeah, I mean, if we're light, we're probably a little bit light in those wide areas, and if something happened to Tony or to Leo, that Tommy's an option to play there, but he's probably done enough to play at the back.
And Ben Sigmund, he came in today, played the full 90 minutes. Did you like what you saw from him?
Yeah, always tough for Ben, because I think the South Americans are always going to be a little bit more on the ball, and but yeah, I mean, he hasn't had a blow since Australia, so again, he's still well in the equation, but no, I'm pleased. I think it's probably a hell of a lot clearer, and we've got everything we wanted today.
Only 30 minutes from Simon Elliott. Is he okay?
Yeah, Simon's fine. I mean, Simon and Rory, and as you know, Nelly didn't travel as well, so no, it's been great. The build-up's been fantastic for us, so I couldn't be more than happier. And we're ready now. It's just preparation now for the Slovakia game.
A word on Tim Brown. He's just about on his way. Your reaction to that news?
Yeah, not sure what time the flight was. Yeah, it was great. I spoke to him actually in the airport before I left. Look, I mean, you got no more bigger guy than Tim, who's passionate, and I mean, this group's full of them. And I think he's wanted to fly under the radar a bit, and that's certainly not any disrespect, but he's just so passionate to be here. And look, at the end of the day, if he's good enough to play, then he'll play. If he's not, then I'll make that decision.
Is he fit enough to play in the first game, from what you can gather?
I'm not sure, Fred, because it's, I think he's done remarkably well to kind of get himself on the plane. I think that's the first one, and we can assess that through training, and whether that's first up or not first up. But look, we're all delighted. Everybody was well chuffed that he's here.
And are you keeping Cole here?
Yeah, we've. I spoke to Cole this morning, and again, I think that's an absolute mutual sort of management-player decision that. Albeit at a probably limited cost, but we're happy to share that amongst us. I think he's a great prospect for the future, and why would we need to send him home? He'll have to go outside the boundaries of the group a wee bit, but no problem. He's done well.
So Tim will definitely come into the 23. You're not bringing him over here to give him a few more days. He's definitely in.
At this stage, I'd say he's probably 90%. Don't shoot me if he's not, but I'll have to assess. I think he's here. Tomorrow night, so we won't train tomorrow, but we'll be on the pitch on Friday and see where he's at.
Do you know your 11? Do you know your 11 for the Slovakia game now, Ricky?
I think we're very close to it now. I think probably only one position that I'd be considering. Yeah. Ryan's got an ear infection, so it was just no point in travelling him.
The one position that you're still undecided on is that central midfield alongside Simon Elliott?
You're probably a little bit unfair to say yet, Connie.
So you're not going to tell us your 10 players that you've penciled in?
Yeah. Look, I'll be honest, I want to see a bit more spark up front. I think we've created chances against, arguably some of the best teams in the world. I mean, this team's only a point behind Brazil in qualifying. We've probably had 3 or 4, and that could be our roll of the dice in the World Cup. And I want to see things a little sharper, but we've got excellent personnel up there, and now it's just a matter of it, when it gels, then I think we'll be tough.
You said a little bit about not being impressed with what you saw when you arrived here. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Oh, look, I think it's been a difficult day. I think the players have accepted it well. They're always up for a challenge, as you know. Over the last 5 years, they've had many of them. But yeah, look, I mean, this game was just solely around a training game. I didn't kind of have any expectations or any wants or needs for TV coverage, and great that the fans are coming. I think it's good. It's a taste of what the World Cup's about. I've got no problem with that. But it was probably at a more formal level than what we'd requested.
Yeah, I mean, this has been back to Chile. There's probably a good chance that Paraguay will get the tape of it, won't they?
Yeah, well, I think there's probably beaming around sort of 80 million people around South America as we speak, but that's fine. I mean, there's not really a resemblance of what the team's going to look like anyway for long periods.
And your thoughts on the day and the atmosphere today? I mean,
it's fantastic, isn't it? I mean, when you guys are sitting in the stand, you're probably getting caught up with it as well. But no, look, I can't wait. You know, the opening game, Mexico, South Africa will be just great. You know, I think that time's ticking away now, and we're all excited.